Hello, hello. I need to clear up some disk space after today. I realized I have not sorted through that in a while. Whoops, my VODs folder is getting a bit full. I can definitely clear some stuff out though. I just keep forgetting. It's down to 50 gigabytes. I mean, that's a couple streams. That's really low though. It's fine. It's more than enough for today. But yeah, we'll be doing the object permanence mod, which is not actually its name because that's like a whole different concept. We don't. Although, would that work? Like, imagine this. What if the factory just disappeared when you weren't looking at it and just got deleted? Everything not in range of you just dies. I mean, I guess that's just limiting the factory size. That's like Warptorio, but it deletes things. Um, but yeah, this is the permanence mod, which just makes it that you can't delete things ever. We're gonna do our normal things maxed out probably, because I don't really see any reason to keep this one on low values. I don't think that would really do anything unique to it. Let's turn off. Would enemies do anything? Not really. I mean, I'd have to add some turrets, but yeah, that's not. Let's not worry about enemies. I don't think they'll really do anything. Okay, we did not roll for a map, but that's fine. I don't usually do that. If I turn everything up, I usually make up for it by just not having the ability to like actually look for things. Except we don't have any coal. This is an almost... Wait, I almost just placed this in the most random spot. Wait, this is the object we're playing with permanence on. Do I have to plan things? Or do I just not plan things and hope things work out? Because honestly, they're both great options. Okay, where am I least likely to put some iron? Bait biters to destroy the mistakes. Yeah, I could do that, but I can also just throw a grenade myself, you know? That would be kind of funny though. I don't know. Might be worth it. Only downside is I don't really enjoy playing with fighters. I don't find them an interesting part of the game. So any challenge that I do with fighters, I tend to not really... I don't really enjoy as much. Which is kind of important to keep doing them. That would be really funny if I just wanted to like clear a mining patch, so I just kite fighters forever. Let's see, this is actually a really good start. We don't have any wood, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is a desert. Oh wait, no, there's wood to the left. I'm assuming those are mineable. Yeah, everything should be mineable except for like trees and stuff. Hello, permanence teal, please. What if does that mean we're stuck with it forever? It can no longer be changed. I don't really need to be grabbing wood right now, do I? Oh well, I'm already down here. Might as well. I mean, what else am I gonna do? But yeah, I should have a button. Yep, I now have a button to fire. I finally added one of those. So that should help a little bit. Since we can technically delete things, it just requires a lot of iron. We're basically making reverse repair packs anytime I have to delete things. And I mean, if you think about it, that's basically how original Factorio works. Like, you used to have to use iron to delete things. Kind of. I mean, you could do it without it. It was just very slow. What about bots? Can they deconstruct? I don't believe deconstruction planners work. So we can't upgrade things. We can't delete things. So everything we make is permanent, whether or not bots do it. Because what it does, I think, is it marks the actual like entity as this cannot be mined. It doesn't just like remove the player's ability to do that, which is kind of neat. But yeah, like you can't even replace a belt with a splitter. Like even that is too much. So if we ever need a splitter, we either need to like throw a grenade or something or plan ahead of time. We're out of coal. Can I get a little bit more coal? Yes, but that didn't really do anything. Okay. This looks like a decent spot for that. That'll be out of the way. Coal? Where do I think I won't use... Where do you think I won't need coal? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking the patches are... Nah, I don't think the patches... The patches being large means I don't have to worry about deleting Burner City, I guess. But I don't think it will make much of a difference outside of that after like the first 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Plus, it incentivizes me to make a mess anyway. Okay, so we need more coal, unfortunately. I don't know, generally I do like playing with the large patches. I'm not sure if it would be better without it for this case. Oh, we can't rotate things? Oh, we can rotate things, we just can't rotate it the way I normally rotate things. Okay, I was really concerned there that we're not able to rotate entities. So that helps. And we can delete ghosts. So if you're quick enough, you can still count things, but if I count things out, I need to make sure I actually delete it afterwards because I don't want bots to delete it later, because that would be a bit rough. Like, imagine I just sit there and I count my base out using like 60 furnaces, and then bots go and place those furnaces, because we do that a lot. And that would be not super ideal. There we go. Okay, that's a decent coal patch. Can we get 4 more? No, it does not look like it. Might as well craft those then while I wait. Yeah, I kind of thought we had more coal rocks. I mean, we got like 2, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's a lot of coal, but at the end of the day, it's 2 coal rocks. That's really not a lot. Okay, and then 5 and 7, 8. Okay. That was a weird way to count, but that is the order I crafted them. It was 5, 7, and 8. See, what else do we need? Steam engines? That needs a lot more iron. Honestly, I made a really small burner city, and I'm wondering why I'm iron limited. Like, no, duh. Of course I'm low on iron. I could definitely afford to make it a little bit better, a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, I will be revisiting this. So I guess it's not that important for this one to be completely insane, because I do plan on doing an updated version of this. I just wanted to try out the mod first. The what? I have no idea what you're referring to. I mean, are you referring to football? Like, are you referring to the Super Bowl that was yesterday? Because like that's old news. That was yesterday. Why would it affect today's stream? Or did you think I was killed by football? Yeah, by ball to foot thingy. Yeah, that. What am I? I'm trying to get stone. Is there a rock nearby? Okay, this will work. We just need a little bit of stone. Let's get a burner inserter. We just need to keep crafting right now, because I kind of misjudged what I needed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete this. 4. We have a chest. Good. But yeah, I'm alive. That was yesterday, so I mean, there was no reason it was going to interfere with today's stream. I don't think. I just made it that I had to end yesterday's a little bit earlier than I wanted to. There we go. Okay, did I want more of these? I mean, I do want more of them, but because we are out of stone, that kind of limits our option. So yeah, I guess we'll just finish this expansion. We also need some power poles, and ooh, wait, power poles we place are going to be permanent, aren't they? That's kind of like the whole thing. Yes. Probably should have thought that through more. Oh well. Where it goes is where it goes. Where it ends up is where it goes, you know? Like, it's such is life. I'm gonna just finish this out because I've already built them. And then what else do we need for, like, launch? I guess we have everything we need for research, technically. I should probably start getting some stuff for the mining lane, though. But yeah, it was really fun. It was a good game. I had way too much to eat, like, admittedly, probably, like, an entire day's worth of food in, like, one meal. But, you know, that's what holiday things are for. I don't know if holiday is really the right word, but, you know, special occasions are for. It was very... way too much food. I felt awful. But yeah, I had buffalo dip and fried chicken, and I made a sandwich out of that with homemade baguettes, so that was really good. Very good. And then Also had like root beer floats and stuff. Oh, so delicious, but so much regret. Connecting to chat. Is my internet being problematic? No. Okay, weird. Hello, welcome back, chat. For some reason, it disconnected me. Yeah, the only mod we have on right now is Permanence mod, and wait. I don't actually wait. Is that the only mod I have on? I didn't actually check. I just enabled it and hoped it was the only one. Yeah, okay. So we only have the Permanence mod on. So I probably, but the command is just labeled mods, so I just left it. It's pretty straightforward. You can't delete things. That's pretty much the only thing. So anything that I place, I stick with. You cannot use boss to delete it. You can use grenades. That does work. It's very unoptimal though, because it destroys so much. You can also use just a bullet, but that's really slow too. Okay, oh no, these are already misaligned. Cool. We never made the lab. I was sitting there trying to get everything we needed for needed for the early science, and I forgot the lab. Okay, I mean, no big deal. Okay, I don't like vertical burner city. Why did I make a vertical burner city? Also, why was I playing without alt mode? That has nothing to do with this. That was just me forgetting. Okay, we need 24, although it doesn't really matter. Another... five. Okay, that's way too much. Oh, wait. Where do we put the lab? You know what? Let's just leave it there. There we go. I'm sure I won't regret this. Hello, Tice. Welcome, welcome. We're playing the basic version of the mod today. Although I will be combining it with something later. So we're just doing a simple, like, everything turned up, no biters one for today. I think the next one will be default settings, probably. The next one will have lots of regrets. This one has only some regrets, right? Like this. This power lane. This is probably a regret. That just felt... You know, it looks a lot cleaner than it felt. It felt like it was in the way of everything, but I did do a good job of going around the base. Also, I didn't turn cliffs off. So if you think about it, cliffs are like the real like permanence thing. Like they're the vanilla object permanence. So it's very fitting that we left them on. Okay, now we have to start building the lane. So if you make building indestructible, it really will be permanent. Yeah, if you can make them... Yeah, if it made them invulnerable, you wouldn't be able to delete them at all. Which, I might add that as a rule next time, that I can't use grenades if I do this again. Because I do want to revisit this with a cup... Because I think this would pair with another thing. And if I do that one, I'll probably throw in... Yeah, I can't use grenades. Because then it would be really, truly permanent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now that should be everything I need. Now the real question is, can I fit this here? I'm just realizing I'm placing stuff way too carelessly for considering their permanent. Yep. Okay. We roll with it. Let's roll with it. Okay, it's fine. I mean, we could do this. They're not that many. Well, we'll see if we can fit it without it. Because it almost looks like it fits. See, like this almost fits perfect. This is like the perfect height for 15. Yeah, we'll leave it. I like it. It has charm. It's gonna make lots of spaghetti, but it has charm. Okay, so I'm hesitant right now to build assembly machines, but I think I need to. Because of how many intermediates I'm crafting. But where do I place them? Right here, maybe? This seems nice and out of the way. I wish I placed it one tile over, but that's fine. We'll do this. Wait, does that... No, actually, you know what? I think the original spot was good. There we go. Okay, gears. Gears. Why do I keep turning alt mode off? It's like... Oh! Oh my gosh, I know why I keep turning alt mode off. Because my button to fire uses alt. Yeah! So every time I decide not to fire, it turns them off. Okay. Yeah, that would do it. I'm not used to that. I haven't had a shoot selected button or button in Factorio for a really long time. I disabled that pretty quickly to just use better hotkeys. Also, my middle mouse doesn't work, so like I couldn't use that one, so I just took it off because there's almost no reason that you need it unless you want to shoot your own building, right? Like it's not a useful button, but it is useful here. Can you do a favor and activate the alt mode? It is activated. We just keep turning it off because I have a hotkey right now set that uses alt. Maybe we can, what if we, oh, this is, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Tice. Alt. What are these? Oh yeah, those things. I don't really use those. Ooh, we'll use right alt. Actually, is right alt used for anything? Right alt. Oh, I did set it as basic debug. Okay, yeah, there was a brief moment where I was considering using the grid to count things in speedruns, and then I decided I don't like the grid. Mostly because my internet can't really stream with it, so it wasn't worth how much quality drop we had. Okay, can we build this? I just realized something. We can't convert things later, can we? To splitters. Okay. That's fine. Let's just pretend everything is okay. And we'll leave an extra tile. Actually, no, we'll just hope this is right. You know, let's just see how good our memory is. That's 25. Okay, I guess we're doing 25 long smelting lanes. That's a strat, right? It's actually, you know, if you think about it, it's actually better because it saturates the lane a lot better. Yeah, no, that's 100% a strategy. I mean, you don't normally have to do that with stone lanes because the benefit is like it's really small, but it is technically optimal, right? To some degree. I mean, the intro cost is higher, but you know, it runs better. Pays for itself over the course of a few hours. Copium have started. What copium? This is how I wanted to design it. See? It looks normal. Very, very normal. Copium. It's fine. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. We also, we don't really have any plan for the base, so that's going to be great too. Can you please don't try? Oh, 100% I'm not going to try not to misplace things. I think if I place things too carefully, that would be unexciting. Like, we're going to embrace the chaos. We're just going to build like we normally do and work around it if we mess up. At least that was my plan. Oops. That should be fine. We don't have enough for this, do we? Darn. Okay, that's fine. I couldn't remember where the power poles were lined up, so I just kind of placed. See, we got them aligned again by the end. Okay, we need splitters ASAP. Oh, this is, wait, oh, right, it's, I already forgot it was 25. Can you change recipes on assemblers? Yes. All it basically does is wait, I think so. Yeah, it just marks things as the indestruct or not mineable or whatever in the little UI, I think. I'm pretty sure that's all it does. That would be really interesting. Now you need to combine it with off-grid mode. Yes, that is the plan. I just wanted to do it normally first. I just didn't want to do that today. Maybe next week. Well, not next week, but maybe after this. But I wanted to try it normally first. To see if the idea itself was... this is a mistake. That power pole's in the wrong spot. Okay, well that's fine. We can just do this. See? Perfect. It's like nothing happened. But yeah, I wanted to make sure the idea was fairly sound before I combined it with the off-grid, but yeah, I do have plans to do that. Yeah, I'm lucky the trees are mineable. A no tree run would be great. If somebody can modify the mod to do that, I would play it. I just don't know if you can. That would be, and I would also, if that did happen, I would not turn off trees. That would be cheating. Imagine this with the exploding ore where you need to mine out your building space. That sounds awful. I don't know how that would pair with that. I mean, I guess we could just not mine trees. Like, if we thought that would be a fun addition, we could do that. Next time. I'll keep. Okay, here's what I'll do. We'll play this one normally-ish, and we'll keep a list of things I could add in next time if people want it. Like, not being able to throw grenades, not being able to break things, not being able to change recipes, not being able to mine trees. You heard something. What did you hear? Then you only have 2 powerfuls to work with? Yep, that's a treeless run, so that will be fun. Oh gosh, this starting power plant that you can't move and it's just gonna be stuck there forever. That's a great one. Why is chat being awful today? Not you guys, sorry, that sounded really mean. Not chat the person. Not chat the people. Was it a good idea to place that chest for boilers? No, actually, it was not. That's a good call. You're right. We can work around it, but yeah, no, that's just gonna make it that I can't automate that section. But yeah, no, not chat being bad. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, ghosts are deletable, but I need splitters. You know what? We'll just sideload a bunch. That'll work. That'll work. Oh, we can't upgrade. I don't think we can upgrade things. Oh well. How do I do this? I think I just make it really wide, put a chest here so I can use it, then put it onto a belt. And then I take from this belt, and then I do red science, a small red science here. I think that's the strat. Yeah. What impossible to mod? Oh, someone suggested making trees not mineable, but realistically, if that's not possible, it's easy enough to just tell myself not to mine trees. Or we have the other option of I just disable right click, so like we can fake that one pretty easily, fortunately. Because then I have this mod that will make it that I can't do upgrade stuff. But yeah, them being physically unmineable just sounds a little bit funnier. But yeah, this is the thing someone was talking about, which was a mistake. But we have a fix for that. It's called long inserters, which is a wasteful fix, but it will work. Don't know why I walked down there to show that, but you know, it works. We can't really automate coal for a bit, so let's see. We need to get undergrounds. You're more interested in not being able to change the recipe. Yeah, that we can throw that on the list too. Those pair well together. Like I really have to live with all of my consequences. This is okay. This is fine. Okay, I guess we'll just keep feeding them this. They should have splitters by now, right? Oh my gosh. No, because I didn't power them. Okay, hopefully those are in a good spot. Also, where's all my copper? Am I just not producing copper? Okay, let's get more labs. What can we make in the meantime? Oh, we can... Okay, copper. Yeah, we just keep converting all of our copper for no reason. Okay, well that explains a lot. Let's create a bunch of splitters and transport belts. Those weren't splitters. Those were completely different things. Okay. This doesn't work because... Oh. Right. Forgot about that. Well, okay, that's fine. I have an idea. No, I haven't been really following anything. I don't follow the speedruns at all. Don't have ammo. Be careful not to deadlock yourself if you don't have ammo and place a lot of pipes. Huh. Can you not? You can. Oh, you can only hit. You can only hit biters. Okay, that's something to consider. Yeah, deadlocks are a very real thing. Huh. Fascinating. Consider making it with a 5-second grace period before you realize you didn't know how to do that. Oh, naked that I have 5 seconds to change the recipes. That sounds very forgiving. I like that. It's a shame that it can't happen, but I like that you're kind enough to think it was a think of doing it. Did I place this here? Yeah, let's place it there. Why not? Let's just get all the gear production we need right now. Okay. We can't upgrade these, so I probably shouldn't be building them like this, but that's fine. See, look at that. All the gear production we probably need, maybe. Okay, now we need to get belts, which... Let's see, I'd say we do iron over here, copper over there. Which means we already have gears here. So we could do red science just right here. And green science could be over here. That would be fine. Yeah, upgrading is overrated. Just get more resources. It's way easier. Oh my gosh, I still haven't upgraded Factorio. Hold on. I still haven't upgraded this instance. Factorio, unlock researches. Command. We're still in 1.172. Research. I don't think it's enable research key, right? Yeah, that's the new one. It's hard to find the old one these days. Wait, there is a chance if I just click up enough. There we go. There we go. If we click up enough, it brings it from last time. There we go. Okay. So gears are good. And yeah, you're right. I did learn upgrading is overrated in that one, didn't I? Okay. Where do I want to build this stuff? I guess I could do mall on this side. That feels like a mistake. But that's where the labs are. And I might as well stick with the labs. Also, we don't have to completely forsake these science assemblers. We can totally use these science assemblers still. I have an idea. Okay, spacing purposes, we could add a splitter here. Okay, we just got splitter research. Okay, that's perfect. So I say we add a splitter here for a future lane, which I guess we probably should have built first. But, oh well. Okay, so we have a splitter. We need gears here. They need to go, I guess, around? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, it breaks Smart Belt. Oh, no. Smart Belt doesn't work with this mod. Because it places it before it rotates it. Well, that's sad. You can still rotate stuff. It's just... We just can't use, like, Smart Belt. So that's something to keep in mind. Glad we figured it now. Figured it out now. But that is unfortunate for sure. Okay. Yeah, this is not the side that I wanted to build them all on. Okay, that's fine. And then upgrading is overrated, which means we just need to make more instead. Let's just do 6. That's actually not more, but it should work. Okay, and then we have some assembly machines. Good. There we go. Honestly, not too bad. That was a pretty clean build. Perfect. I mean, used a few extra power pulls, but overall pretty solid. Don't know why I fed those. Yeah, this was a mistake. This should have been on the other side. Well, okay, we're moving the labs then. We're mirroring everything. That's fine. Let's automate coal a little bit early. But now that we have splitters, we can actually do that. Does this work? You know it would be evil paired with a mod that whenever you place an inserter, it randomly selects pickup and drop down positions? How? No, please no. That sounds awful. Feels like a fun idea for speedrun training. I don't think it really adds anything to speedrun training, to be honest. Because, like, you can just not delete things. Okay, we almost forgot that underground. But like, it's pretty easy to just not delete something in practice. And I guess it's unfortunate because, while it does sound like a fun idea, it actually doesn't work at all because there's so many things you can't practice, like upgrading things or placing splitters or any of the like. Which, yeah, actually, yeah, that's a weird limitations I wasn't expecting. This mod doesn't add anything. It certainly does not let you remove. True. Look, we can still remove stuff. Watch this technique. Look how fast I can mine. This is like 10 tiers of steel axe upgrades. Like, look how much faster that is than getting steel axe. Way faster. Like, you don't understand. Team Steel Axe has got nothing on Team Gun. Is it literally just called gun? No, it's called pistol. But yeah, I raise you Team Gun. I'm gonna go make my own speedrun team. You do not approve of this smelter design? What's wrong with the smelter design? You don't like the 25 long? Exactly. Well, I guess we do have I guess there is an American team. I was about to say there isn't one, but no, that's wrong. Okay. Testing smart belt real quick. It doesn't work, which I kind of knew going in, but I was hoping maybe there would be some weird exploit with it. Let's just go through. It doesn't smelt? What do you mean it doesn't smelt? I mean, it doesn't have things hooked up. Is it built wrong? No, it should be good, right? Yeah, okay. I was worried for a second there. I messed something up. Also, we're not researching. Let's see, what do we need? Oh, we should get fast inserters ASAP, so that way we can start upgrading things. Also, I don't know if anybody saw that. Let's pretend that I did not research that. We only research logistics right now. We didn't research anything useless at all. We're not wasting any science right now. Right? Right, guys? Right, chat? We're being very optimal. Okay, how do I get coal? 100% permanence? Well, I guess it depends. If you're using blueprints, it's probably not too bad. Except if you make one mistake, you have to move your entire base, which is kind of funny. Because none of your blueprints will work after that. So that part's funny. But the fact that after you get bots, it wouldn't change much. Now, if you did it without blueprints, now you're talking. I wouldn't recommend it, but that would be something. I'm going to make them super strong muscle memory if you reset every time you misplace literally anything. I think you would build up a lot of pent up rage is more what you would make. Can't imagine you would get very far with this. Oh, that was almost a misplacement. Caught myself though. I'm doing good. Okay, this should be more than enough coal. Do I need to automate to power? You think there's an inserter hooked up wrongly in the smelter? Probably. I accidentally added 2 inserters somewhere, but I think we still have the inserters elsewhere, so it should be fine. Don't know for sure. 100% without bots is just getting an insane mall to just drag place everything. Yeah, I think we were discussing hand feeding a launch the other day. And the strat was to like get a really long train and just hold right click and like control click. You would have to have a lot of hotkeys, but basically make it that you use an entire inventory of each resource with every pass or something. So you pass by like, what is this, like 100 assembling lanes? It would be really interesting. I don't know if I would want to, but there was a joke about doing a hand-fed 100% run in that same conversation. I can't imagine. It will take a while. I'm pretty sure the rough estimate was I thought I could feed 100 assembly machines. That just literally based on nothing. See, I told you we could fix it. See, look at that. Look at our perfect power lane. Okay, that's 6. I don't really need to expand power right now, though. I just needed to automate it. But while I'm here... Wait, who is we? Who is these mad people? Anyone in my chat, I think, is mad enough to support these ideas, right? Oh wait, CLX does do something. It lets me chop stuff. You're not mad? Aren't you the one who sent me the random walk speed mod? I guess you support me being mad. I guess you're not mad yourself. You just encourage this behavior. I'm glad we can still rotate things, by the way. It's very nice. Okay, this is good. This is a weird number of boilers. We're just going to build as many as we can. Okay, do I need power? I think I still need pipe. And then I guess we can start making inserters. Actually, no, let's make belt. We keep being low on belt. We haven't actually automated belt yet. Because once I automate belt, it's going to be permanently there. And I couldn't think of a good spot to put it, so I just kind of ignored it. Which was a mistake. We should have just moved it. There we go. And those are going to be there forever until the end of time. Okay, so power is good. Power is automated. We have coal. We're going to make some more bullets as emergency escapes. I just tried to mine something. Yeah, that's going to be a hard habit to break. Depending on the recipe, you can probably feed more than 100. That was an estimate based on what I think you could reasonably do over the course of a 100% run. Like, I was like, how many could I reasonably feed without going insane? And I felt like it would probably be like 100 green circuit assemblers would be like the most you could sustain. Now, you could have a really complicated train that sends you through a lot of different ones, which would be kind of cool. Because if you had, like, nuclear fuel somehow, hand-fed nuclear fuel, then I feel like you could feed a lot. It really just, your limit is going to be inventory size, right? The good thing about the random walk speed mod is that it isn't tedious, just slightly confusing. Yeah, slightly. I guess it is slightly, only slightly confusing. It could be more confusing. Like when I threw it in with the... What was it? When I threw it in with... Why am I going this way? Once again, forgetting that Smart Belt is not a thing here. Should I just turn Smart Belt off? Will that do anything? I don't think it'll reduce my mistakes. It'll just make them different. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so we have coal. Hopefully it's connected properly. Yeah, is this the splitter somebody... Is this the inserter somebody was talking about? Because I was aware of that one. But that's fine, because we actually have 25 assemblers. Okay, and then science is good. Random walk speed with permanence. Oh yeah, you just randomly walk extra fast and then you mess up your entire build. That would be pretty evil. Okay, and then I guess I can do gears. I guess I can do them all here. Let's do conveyors first. We'll do it like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't think I need this many for... I don't think I need this many for conveyors. We're going to roll with it because it's what I placed. And so since we can't upgrade, I guess we'll do this. Wait, can I upgrade? I don't think I can upgrade assemblers either. Okay, so we need to oversize them all a little bit to make up for that. Which I don't think will be a problem. We also need to start buffering things. Ooh, wait, we have splitters. As long as we place them early, we should be fine. Output prio left, and then we add another splitter here, which we have not put splitters on our hotbar yet. Okay, where are they at? Cool. Okay, so that was fairly straightforward. A little less straightforward, but we can fix it. See? Look at this, perfect. It's absolutely perfect. This is how I wanted them all to look. Yep. That's a buffer. It's a very space efficient buffer. And then we put some we put some chests. This is a great start. This mod is going great. Okay, and then we need, because we can't upgrade them, we actually need like 3 of these. Inserters, and then inserter, output, 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 chest, chest, chest. That's unfortunate. Okay. And now we realize we did not leave space here for an underground, so now we send this up. So that leaves us 2 options. We could do science here, or we could try to do science over here. Which one's better? This has cliffs in the way, so expanding our base that way is kind of rough. Either way, we're covering up this patch, so like we just kind of have to live with it. I say we send science. You know what? Let's send it down. I think I see the vision. Okay, these don't work. Right. They don't have automated copper yet. It's just hand-fed copper. That's fine. I like how we're automating science. We don't even have copper yet. That's okay. We're just trying to work through things, how they kind of make sense whenever I know I can't delete things. I'm not trying to be super careful, but I am trying to like do a slightly different build order to compensate for that. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna place that so we have an even number. There we go. Okay, so this will be copper. Okay, now we need copper here. Yeah, now I'm realizing there's some issues with this design. If anybody can't spot them, they're definitely there. So we don't need copper here. We need copper here, and we need gears here. Okay, so I'm thinking we do this. Yeah, I won't ever misplace one again, but I wanted to make sure I don't misplace one now, you know? Like, I'm hopeful. Okay, and then this can just go straight through. Right. I'm so glad that we can rotate things. I didn't know if we'd be able to. I didn't think I would be happy about that, but, you know, it's the little things. Okay, and then let's get more, and then we need another 2, and then we need to start crafting these, which those will be crafting a while, but that's fine. Oh, I lost count. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't have anything. Right. Yeah, copper's useful, huh? Maybe we should craft the copper lane before we just keep spending all of our copper. I think that's what I'm realizing. Which I should have realized earlier, but you know, we're a bit slow sometimes. we're distracted by other things. We're trying not to misplace stuff. Input. I say input. That's like my default word. There's not a way to send. Okay, I see a way. There we go. There we go. I don't think there's a better way for that. I think that was flawless. Right? Yeah, it's good. It's good, right? That's a word. It is technically a word. That is not something that can be refuted. I'm pretty sure most people would agree that good is a word. Don't know if it's a fitting word. You know, but it's functional, I think. I mean, we haven't confirmed it works yet, but it's probably functional. No, we didn't really leave space for an expansion, so I'll just do this, which probably gonna regret that, but oops. Okay, the lack of smart belting is really not something I expected. Sufficient would be that's a good, well, is it sufficient? Does it work? I haven't confirmed it's worked yet, so I wanted to avoid words that imply that it's functional. Yeah, we could go with sufficient. You know, this is a pretty clean smelting lane. Surprisingly clean. You can change the recipes and assemblers. I can, although when I revisit this, I am considering revisiting this with more rules later. And I might include that as one of them. Although I don't think that would affect a ton. It would just make it that if we select the wrong recipe, we delete it. So that's why I figured I might as well include it with the next one. Even if suboptimal, it can still be sufficient. Well, suboptimal is different than not working, though, right? Like, suboptimal means it just could be better. But I was worried it just didn't work at all, which is why I didn't want to describe it that way. But yeah, it does work. So we can go with sufficient. We have a sufficient base here. Perfect. Okay, how's our power level? Power should be good. We need a lot of labs. But copper is automated, so that's a good sign. We'll start getting circuits. That will help us with our lab problem. Now, I was wanting to repurpose these, but it's kind of too late now. But yeah, I was actually going to take out of these, but I'm realizing there's not the space for that anymore. Also, if anyone's wondering, we can delete ghosts, so that's nice. And we can rotate things, so that's also very helpful. What biter settings? We don't have biters on right now. I didn't think they would actually make things that much more interesting, because like, when your goal is to just launch a rocket, you don't really build that many turrets. You build like 2, and you call it good. So I couldn't really justify making the run longer just for like one biter encounter, because that's what they or like one interesting biter encounter. Because you don't even tend to get to like medium biters with these things, or you barely get to medium biters. So every time I played with biters, I kind of regretted turning them on in terms of like time added versus enjoyment added. But we could do that next time. Yeah, and Death World is something that pretty much I won't do for a couple years. Like, I have a pretty large backlog of Meme Run Mondays that I want to do already, and none of them include Death World. So it will be a long time before I'm scraping the barrel for Death World as my only options. But yeah, if you don't do Death World, there's really not a reason to have biters on. Unless you just want to say you did something purely default, which does have its benefits. Because it does feel nice to just say, like, hey, I did this challenge on just completely vanilla settings. But since this one's already mod, you know, that's not super important. It's already modded. Okay, so this is producing. Not as fast as I would like, but I think that's because we need another iron lane. And yes, I am my own worst enemy. I don't need anything extra. I make things like this. I think, like, from a speedrun setting, Death World is not much different, which is funny. But that's obviously without restrictions. I imagine if you have restrictions, it's probably a lot more significant. But I feel like the Death World speedrun is not that much. It's only like 30 minutes or like 40 minutes longer than the default settings run. It's just resetting more for trees, right? Like, that's basically what it boils down to. Like, maybe a little bit more to that, but it's surprising how close it is to like a standard run. Also, how many do I have? What is this, 20? Okay, we can make exactly as many as we need. It'll just take a while. Yeah, this is a weird spacing, but it works. You know what? We don't need that much. Honestly, having a bunch of non-working labs is not useful. Maybe I should just build what I can first. Okay, we can't upgrade these later. I probably should have made those long inserters. Oh, well, we can always throw more inserters. More inserters in the middle. Okay, these are not backing up. I think the buffer chests are too high. They're making it that iron doesn't back up, but that's not a huge deal. Also, I do not have a way to get splitters this way. I just had an idea. Wait, hold up. I can add a splitter later. We can totally use splitters. I mean, we can't use them in the original spot, but there is a way to add splitters without deleting things. Perfect. Okay. Now we're talking. We got some tech. This is great. Not much we can do with it, admittedly. It's not the most useful tech, but it does help a little bit. It helped there. We could have also just used 2 inserters, so like, it wasn't that useful, but it does help. It does help a little bit. We take the wins. 5, 6. Death World has the same settings, but with just some biter settings and pollution times 2. Yeah, I'm just surprised. Most of my surprise is I'm surprised that the biters aren't worse. But I guess when you're launching a rocket before mediums, or while mediums are barely an issue, it's not, the biter settings aren't going to be like a massive change if you turn them up compared to, you know, if it was a longer run and you get to like behemoths or something. I feel like if you're not practiced with Death World, it's probably terrible and they probably get real bad real fast. Also, I like how I've committed to making this 25 long. I could have shortened it. We accidentally made it longer and we just re-rolled with it, and there's absolutely no reason for me to still make it this long, and I think that's great. Well, let's do all the inserters first, and then we'll do the power poles. I think that's the way to do it. Do we have enough inserters? I don't think we have enough inserters. Also, we almost were unable to power that, which is unfortunate. But I guess it is fortunate that we were able to power them, so I guess that's something. Gotta count that as a blessing. Okay, we have plenty of belts. Do we have splitters and stuff? Yeah, okay. We should have enough to get a new iron lane. It's just a matter of where does it come from. Oh, now it's another thing. If I redo this with default settings, the smaller patches I think would be slightly interesting, just because the burner city is actually going to have a pretty significant impact on how much ore I can get, if I decide not to let myself like destroy it later. Because like a burner city does use up like a third of the patch. Usually doesn't matter. But it matters if you're stuck with it. Okay, that should be perfect. Then we add a splitter here. Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, cool. We can rotate splitters. That's good. I don't know why I thought those would be different. There's no reason for them to be. Should I just say this stone patch is like insignificant and cover it? That's probably gonna work out, right? Like it usually does. Yeah, stone's not important. What is this power pole pattern? Oh, this was the one that had the power pole in the middle. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, that's why it has a weird. That's why it has a weird power pole pattern. So this is 12 because this one's not powered. That's fine. We can place one there. It's not so much of a pattern now, but you know, it works. This is mixed mining. Now it's not. I mean, technically it's still mixed mining, but it's not a problem. So that counts for something. Okay, this is 24. This patch is way smaller than I thought it was. How do I do this? This is probably a mistake, considering I'm stuck with it, but it does work. It gets me up to 30. I don't think it's balanced. No, it is not. Can I get one more here? No. Okay, that's fine. I guess we roll with it. Do I need more furnaces? Probably not. I can probably stop crafting furnaces. I also, that was me unironically trying to mine that. I'm not used to it. Definitely not used to it. Okay, so we can research this. If we do, okay, so we can't upgrade what we already have, but we could definitely do steel furnaces. Those would be useful. It is unfortunate that we can't upgrade the lane though. What else do we need? Military? Ooh, yeah, let's get grenades. Because I am allowed to use them this time, and I think that would be a very fun way to delete something. Okay, so these are going to be... They're still iron limited? Really? Oh, literally none of the iron has arrived yet. Okay. Well, that would do it. What is this? Oh, I remember. Okay. So yeah, we're still very limited by things. There's a few bricks. Kind of forgot about those. Wait. How many bricks did I add? You know, it's probably not that many. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so what did we stop building anything? I guess we haven't finished the mall. Let's continue the mall. Ooh, that's a lot of circuits and gears. That's a lot. Actually, yeah, I think this is causing a lot of iron problems. because there's not enough consumption along the mall to make that most of the things just don't get converted to gears and then stored. Like on average, these buffers shouldn't cause problems, but with the way I have it set up, and keep grabbing from it, yeah, they're causing some issues. Okay, so we need miners. Miners would be good. We need pipe. Do we need assembling machines? We probably don't need assembling machines. The base is starting to take a slightly unusual form. What, you don't see this kind of splitter very often? It's a very efficient splitter. It's super space efficient. It leaves you this tile in the middle for spaghetti. Therefore, it's optimal. So I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're smoking. That's a it's a beautiful base. I don't know why I'm doing 2 in, 1 out. Okay, and then we need undergrounds. I really don't need undergrounds, but we're gonna place them. There we go. I guess we could have used a regular inserter there. There we go. Okay, we got undergrounds. Speaking of, let's get actual undergrounds and splitters. Kind of forgot about those. Underground, input, and output. There we go. Yeah, I think this will work. That makes the wrong thing, but I think it works. Okay, stack sizes, let's say 4 and 3 and 1, and then 3? Actually, let's do 5. Anytime I do 3, I regret it, because that's not enough for later. Okay, so how do we supplement this? We do have the ability to extend this slightly. We no longer have the ability to extend this. Is there anything we can do with this? I thought there was one more tile to work with there. Let's see. What can we do here to make this work? That doesn't do anything. Okay, slightly unfortunate. I guess we don't need more iron. But what we can do is try again with the new splitter tech that we have. There we go. Okay, so we got our splitter tech. And then now we try to sideload in a different spot, which I guess that would be over here, right? Like that's the only path I see. So we just go around. We can work with that, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. I had to like my gears were turning real hard there. But we're good. Look at that. We have extra iron. And if we really wanted to, we can split this off again, but we don't need to. Prio right. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Sure would be nice if we could supplement here, but that's fine. You can nearly hear my brain working. Yeah, it's the first time anybody's ever heard that, though. Normally head very empty. Okay, this looks nice. We're not researching. Let's get lab speed, so that way when we actually forget to research, we can catch up. Logistics, energy distribution might be nice, because we don't have that many trees. Okay, so what's next after this? I mean, I guess I can try to get steel. Do I trust myself to do a steel lane? Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, well, I can do a steel lane, no problem. Also, I'm realizing now we have this perfect spot here for bricks. Which, I don't have any other plans here, so I figured I might as well use it. See? Bricks specifically for our refineries. That way I don't have to worry about making an actual brick lane. Okay, that should give enough for refineries. Okay, steel. Very scared for steel. Very scared for steel. I feel like I've already messed up. I don't think I've messed up yet, but I feel like I've already messed up. Okay, so that's fine. We'll figure something out there. We might just skip those, but I think we can do something with those. Actually, I don't think we can. Yeah, okay, we probably can't fix those. But that's fine, not the end of the world. Like I said, these need an output, and these need an output. This is the part I always I always mess up. Trying to get coal onto these. What if we just use a splitter? Okay. And then another splitter. There we go. We got to make sure we do all of our splitters ahead of time, so that way we don't mess up. See? Works. Totally works. I need to get better at steel lanes. For some reason, I always have a mental block there. There's no real reason, but I struggle with them. I completely forgot about those being off. We almost misplaced every single one of those inserters because of that. Is it something we can roll with? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Why did I can't rotate. I can rotate things, but I can't rotate things like that. Okay. So maybe this was not an optimal way to build a steel lane with the current restrictions that we have. Slightly slower this way. But on the bright side, it is a lot harder to misplace things, so that counts for something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so a slight oversight on my part. Just a small one. Because at least we are able to rotate inserters, so like I did get that part right. Just did not do it how I wanted. Okay, is there anything I can do to make these work? No. That's fine. This is why we have extra. So now we actually have 23, which is basically a whole lane. Also, I just realized if I mess up building a belt, I have to manually rotate every single segment of the belt, which sounds awful, but it is a very real thing that can happen, and I don't think I like that. Are these working fully now? We're still a little iron limited. I think we need mining productivity, which is pretty late, right? It's like after plastics or something. Yikes, okay. That's more important than blue science. It shouldn't be. But right now, in this instance, I feel like it's more important than science, so we're rolling with it. And then let's keep making these. We need 18 more. We're just going to do extra, and then we're up to 12 boilers, right? No, we're up to 9, so let's do 10, and then... Okay, that should be a full power plant. And then I almost did not learn my lesson from the steel lane. Yeah, that's fine. Probably... You know what? We're rolling with it. Okay, this one we can't roll with. Yeah, okay. So we can make it work. We're gonna have a little bit of a snaking design. Probably not ideal, but it will work. Well, it should work. I don't actually know for sure. I'm hoping it works. Okay, so this one doesn't need to be snaked around. This one does. There we go. And then I think there's another one up top. Perfect. Okay. And then we learned our lesson. Let's do all the outputs first. There we go. Because we can't rotate things later, and I do not want to make that same mistake. There we go. Okay, so far it works, I think. Hopefully we don't have anything we have to build across from it, because we can't really... We'd be stuck with it. I don't know how we would try to make a nice lane across from this. There's a chance, though. There is a chance. Also, do I have music on? I do. Sometimes I forget the Factorio music just stops. Like, pretty frequently, actually. Like, I feel like there's a lot of times where it just plays nothing, and it always confuses me. Okay, so that works, I think. We need some inserters up top. And we should be good. Okay, I think that's an entire steel lane. And then let's just do... Ooh. Should we do this strat? Let's rotate it. Let's send it to the right. Yeah, let's send it to the right. Okay, this is a lot of a steel buffer. This should be good. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not a lot of a steel buffer because we can only afford to build half of it, but like the idea is there. Then we'll add a splitter. So that way if we use things here later, it will actually work. We cannot make a splitter though. What are we missing? Copper? All I want is a single splitter. I guess we'll just handcraft all of it. Although at this point, I think it'll be faster to walk to the mall. Yeah, much faster to walk to the mall. Okay, let's just start crafting those again. We got a splitter, we got our chests. Almost misplaced all of them, but we did get them. Okay, so steel should work pretty soon, as soon as we connect the resources, which admittedly is a pretty big part of it. Also, I really need to stop building these with slow inserters. Like, it technically can move enough, but it takes forever. And since I can't upgrade them, I really don't want to push it. But yeah, upgrade planners. Okay, so upgrade planners work, but bots can't place it. So if I do use an upgrade planner and try to like exploit things with bots, all it does is just use up bots. Like, they just kind of get stuck. Which kind of in a sense makes it that the bots are also permanent. Like, they're kind of affected by the permanence mod. Because they're permanently part of your base now, just floating there forever. There might be a way to get rid of them in that case. I'm not sure. I didn't mess around with it that much. I just saw that bots couldn't upgrade things and was like, oh no, this is gonna be rough. Okay, so 21, that is not enough. So we'll just do it over here. And we'll just sideload it, and that should be good. And then I think we'll do the poor man's splitter, which is actually a lot more expensive, but it works especially well when you don't have actual splitters. See, there we go. I mean, I have actual splitters, but when you can't add a splitter there due to your inability to place things. Okay, so we have steel. This should be good. We have bricks. More than enough for all the refineries we need. What else can we be building right now? Let's expand power. I think power is a good thing to go to right now. These are not limited, which is probably bad considering how expensive they are. These are working decently. These work really slowly. Yeah, kind of unfortunate that we built them all with, very unfortunate that we built them all with slow inserters, and there's no way to upgrade them. We're just gonna have to extend it. Actually, we can fit that in pretty easily, right? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. That works, and then... so does this. Actually, we're gonna do 2 here for gears. Although there's literally nothing that uses gears after this point, so this doesn't really do much. This literally does nothing, actually. This gives circuits to this splitter. Okay, I thought the mall went a little higher. But I do have a workaround. Okay, my workaround doesn't work. I thought I had a workaround, but there isn't enough space for it. Okay, hear me out. Okay. Okay, wait. There we go. We got more circuits. We do no longer have a buffer though, which is a bit unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate, but we got extra circuits onto the main lane. And of course, as soon as we do that, it starts backing up because, you know, it's not really that important. And it's gear limited, but you know, it's a start. The idea was there. That's what matters. It's all about the intent. And we definitely intended to make something good there. Okay, so we're building the power plant, which we should have enough junk for. Wait, we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 offshore pumps as well. Actually, we don't need offshore pumps yet. Okay, 8 of those. Okay, and then I think we need to build more mines on the way back. Okay, so this is 9. I did not see that tree. Yeah, okay. Not a huge deal. We're just gonna have a pretty awkward path. We're gonna have a pretty awkward gap in our power plant. Which, I don't think we can fit a whole power plant in here, can we? We could have fit a power plant if we didn't have this. This mistake cost us the ability to do a whole power plant in here. But you know what? We can work with this because we have underpipe. We can do this. Look at that. Flawless. We have an entire power plant. Just as we were in, just exactly where I wanted it to be too. It's flawless. I was not paying attention with those. Did we block something? I felt like we blocked something with that one of these power poles. No, we didn't. That is surprising. Okay, cool. So now they just need whatever these are called, inserters, so they can get that fuel. And there we go. See, perfect power plant. Definitely carefully built, designed with lots of love. Which we should probably check. 40 and 20. Yep, perfect. Okay, now we build another one on the other side, right? Actually, no, we don't need to do that yet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the underpipe saved us there. I I mean, it's not the end of the world if it's not exactly 40 long, but, you know, I want to try to keep it at 40 long if we can. It just feels right. And then I'm going to keep feeding these because I don't know what else to do with the coal that I always pick up. Oh, and then I wanted steel furnaces. Huh. Right. Do I actually want those? Do I want steel furnaces? They do reduce the chance of messing up a lot. Actually, they don't really make a huge difference at this point. They just reduce bot count. Yeah, we'll do steel furnaces. They're pretty easy to fit here. After we went to so much, well, okay, we didn't go to a lot of trouble, but after we did like an on-patch stone brick smelting, we're automating it before we even get to refineries. So it's pretty much entirely useless. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Power. Oops, those are the wrong way. Side load, and we just need some drills. How many is that? Why are we so short on drills? Also, we still need to add drills to the power plant. Hello, protocol. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that we're out of resources to finish that, but like the idea is there. We can pretend that it's done. It's not. Wait, are these permanent? Wait, hold up. Those aren't permanent. That doesn't help us because they don't block anything. Because they can't block anything, but like, is this useful? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's useful. But at least I can die knowing that I can place and mine stone bricks in this, and whatever this mess is. I'll take whatever win that is. Look at that. Look how fast we're going. Look how slow we're going. Now fast and slow. Yeah, it's okay. It's a fairly imperceptible difference because it's like 20%. But it feels nice knowing that I have something I can delete that isn't a tree or a rock. Okay, once again, smart belt does not work. That is a tough habit to break, gotta say. I'm very scared for whenever we do bot stuff, and I do large amounts of smart belting on by habit, and you're stuck with it. You're just completely stuck with it. Well, I guess if it's a ghost still, but if bots outpace you, you just gotta roll with it, and hope that it's not the end of the world. Okay, this fits nicely, right? Yeah. Okay, then can go up here. Okay, what is this? 23? That's pretty close. I want to get this to an even 30 if I can. Actually, it needs to be more like 27. So let's just do this. There we go. And then this should have enough coal going to our smelting lane. So I figured this would be enough. I don't know if it is enough, but it felt like enough. Considering how backed up it is, though, I feel like it's barely, or not backed up it is, I feel like it's barely holding on. Also, we haven't done it much, but this is one way we can delete things, and I figured I might as well demonstrate it. In how long will this take? This will take a while. One power plant miner got no belt. I believe you, but where is it? Ah, there it is. Thank you. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so if we get 2 more grenades, that should work perfectly. Also, grenade damage does not vary with distance. I guess I always imagined it did. Oh, one more. Okay, we got this. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, this is the most optimal way to delete things. Look at that. We can see whoever told us things were permanent was lying. It's fake. But I have been trying not to do that because I kind of just wanted to embrace the chaos. But yeah, we do have that option in an emergency. We can just throw grenades at something or shoot it for a really long time, considering we deal like 5 damage per shot. Which, if you think about it, this is just a really good steel axe. Or this one. I don't know which one would be better. But yeah, they're basically just a steel axe. No idea how this got coal. Okay, so brick lane is up. There's another mod that also makes things indestructible. Wouldn't that be positive? Wait, would that make biter bases just indestructible too? Like, I was thinking that would just make it easy to, like, push biter bases, but if they make it indestructible, we're doomed. Okay, what do we do here? Let's go through. Probably should not have cut it that close. But it also makes them non-rotatable. Oh, that's a bit rough. The rotating is kind of nice. Don't know if I would want to get rid of that. Permanent factory. Is this like, is it like the same idea aside from that? Or the same idea as this aside from that? Does it do the thing you wanted where it can't change recipes? Also, what are we making here? Steel furnaces? Okay, well, at least we have steel furnaces. Also, we need chem plants. It does not. Unfortunate. I wonder if that's even possible. I feel like a lot of things are possible. I imagine you could have something to change recipes. Like a script that just forces everything to revert? I don't know. But we can also just not change recipes. Like, I guess that's a very easily self-enforceable one at the end of the day, which is nice. Okay, we're trying to get steel over here, which should be pretty easy, aside from the fact that we keep placing everything the wrong way. But yeah, it should be pretty easy. Let's use a splitter here, because I don't know if I want stone bricks on this yet. So we're just going to take the steel. Should be good. Okay, so chem plants are automated. They really don't need to be, but they are. I'm just really bad about crafting them, so I like to automate them in these things. Drills are not producing well. Our gear production is abysmal. You know, there is a way we can improve gear production. I'm realizing. We can't improve it for all of them, but we can improve it for literally just that one. That was the only one that we can improve it. The one says you can shoot things to remove them as well. Wait, so what does indestructible mean in this case? There we go. Okay. This looks nice. Okay, so now we need oil, which very conveniently located. You know what? I'll take that. We take those wins. We do need steel, and we need about 5. We need a little bit more steel. Why don't I just steal from the buffer? That would be easier. Okay, and then I don't know if we have any buffered green chips. Oh, look at that. We do. Cool. 5. We need some chem plants. We need some pump jacks. Cool. Is this a good place for oil? I feel like the answer is a resounding no. But I don't think that changes my plan. Because, like, think about it this way. If I just double down on this, that's the true permanence. Like, I have one idea, I roll with it, you don't think about it. You can't get more permanent than that. Like, not even, like, the final draft is permanent, but, like... Or not even, like, the execution is permanent, but the draft is. Imagine not being able to revise a draft. Yeah, I think that would be a bit rough. we would have a lot of local... Well, actually, I mean... Do people really revise drafts? Maybe things wouldn't change that much. Like, I'm thinking about it now, and I feel like my rough drafts are pretty close to the final product for things. If I'm feeling particularly lazy. So the more I say of this, the more I'm realizing it's just adding one step for no reason. Okay, this is a terrible spot for this, but it does fit perfectly, so I think that makes it a little bit nicer. Okay, they're rotated the right way. Good. We can definitely get plastic here. It's a terrible spot for it, but we can get it here, so that sounds like the perfect recipe for putting plastic there. And then I really like how close this oil is. It's very good. let's actually put the pump jacks. Let's do pump jacks first. Then the pipes. And then somebody did point out, you can soft lock yourself, which is funny. I don't even think there's a way to kill yourself in the game with console commands. Well, with console commands, you probably could. But yeah, if you surround yourself in pipes and have no ammo or iron, like, you're just stuck. Like, you can't get out. And I think that's funny. Like, you could just totally do this. Make a cage for your player. But fortunately, we can do this. It takes a while, but we do have this option. I probably should have checked to make sure I had ammo before I did that. Help, you're stuck here. Oh, yeah, sorry, Redward, you're trapped. Not just in the game, but here. You can't leave. Thanks for the resub. Okay, so we got oil. I didn't power any of it because I ran out of pipe. Because we needed more chem plants. Okay, we also need more gears, but we can ignore those. Okay, so we have coal nearby, which is very good. We actually have a lot of coal nearby, and we've covered pretty much all of it. We need to stop covering our only coal patches. But it's just so easy, you know? Okay, let's do an input, and then an output. Does this work? This is a terrible design for this. Okay. It would have been way nicer to be the other way. Now I have to figure out how to side swap them. Okay, so mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. We stick with our guns, but they were made. Also, this is a weird way to drag a belt, but I'm trying not to walk around this because I'm lazy. You know what? We're just here. There we go. That works too. Okay. Yeah, I thought that would work better. SE as an anti-soft lock respawn button for similar but more complicated situations. Yeah, it has like you can just respawn in your home world, right? There's a button for that. Okay, and then we actually... Oh, look at that. We actually have coal for once. That's good. Is this enough coal? I think we need a quarter of a belt of coal. So that's like 7 furnaces. So yeah. Or 7 drills. So that should be enough. Okay, now we also need sulfur, which I was going to put on this belt just because we're here. It's not... We'll have to split it later, but it works. Is there room to do sulfuric acid here? I feel like we could 100% fit sulfuric acid here too if we wanted to. Yeah, we'll find a way. We have not researched sulfur. We haven't researched anything. Even with the queue, I'm forgetting to research things. Speed modules and batteries. Okay, yeah, that's a weird order to do things, but it works. Does anybody happen to know which side sulfur is on? What if we just guess? It's probably this side. that seemed in line with... That seemed in the spirit of the mod, right? Yeah, I think that felt right. There's a 50% chance that's wrong. Just like a flat 50% chance that was wrong, and we're stuck with it. But I think it felt wrong not to do it that way. Okay, I need to be careful crossing belts, though. Okay, I say that and then immediately mess up. But fortunately, because we can rotate things, we can kind of save our accidental non-smart belting, which is good. Because, yeah, we're not able to smart belt. It makes rotations a lot more awkward than I thought it would be. I just got so used to it, though. I feel like if I did this, like, a few years ago, back before smart belt was a thing, that probably would not feel much different. But, boy, is it rough. I'm glad I did not play a ton before smart belt. Also, I think I figured out why research is slow. So that's a problem solved. Get 16. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, so now we need red chips and green chips somehow. Which we get... I guess we just need more smelting over here. Where should I put it? Should I just build it here? Let's just build it here. We're just going to double down. We're just going to choose random spots. I think that we're going to choose a random spot and we're going to commit to it. Okay, so this cancels the plastic, sends it to the right. It is on the wrong side of the belt, though, which is kind of annoying. Actually, it's on the right side of the belt. This is going to be weird connections. I probably shouldn't have built all the belts first. How can we do this? Okay, I have a vision. It's not a good vision, but it is technically a vision. Okay, input, input, output, output. Oh, hey, I shouldn't build these with gray assemblers. We need blue assemblers. We can't upgrade them. We're stuck with these. Yeah, we need to do, we need assembler automation. And it needs to be blue assemblers. Because we can't, yeah. Whoops. Very, very, ooh, that's a rough mistake. Oh, that's a real bad mistake. Okay, so this isn't going to run that fast. Where is it? Actually, no. No, that's probably one of the better mistakes I could have made there. Let's see, if we can get medium power poles, we can power this one too. Okay, this technically works. But yeah, we need to build this with assembler 2s. Otherwise, we're doomed. I mean, we're not doomed, but, you know, we'll make it 50% larger for no reason. Technically, this is, like, still a decent ratio, though, so we can leave it, which is kind of cool. One of them won't have modules in it, but that's fine. See? Like, look at that. It's still the perfect crafting ratio. It just doesn't get the prod bonuses. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think everything important is still powered there. It just looks a little bit ugly. But, you know, it's functional. What was the word we decided earlier? It's sufficient? Yeah, it's sufficient. Okay, power, power. There we go. Yeah, there's one blinking. You know, when we copy this for all of our future lanes, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I think we don't need more steel. I think we can just wait for them to be automated. Let's start on the power plant, maybe? Okay. Actually, let's finish this. 1, 2, wait. That's not right. I mean, it works. I always confuse that. You do the 2 on the output, not the input. It doesn't make a huge difference, though, when you're not, like, super limited for time, but, you know, it is nice to not mess up. See? Look at that. It works. We just need an iron lane over here. And we could possibly get iron from this. Nailed it. Okay. Okay. That works. It works. We're good. We're great. Okay. We still need to... I think we need to split off this again. For later. There we go. We got our iron. Hopefully that's enough. It's at least enough for now. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like the 4 spaghetti we're doing here. It's very nice. And then we needed copper. So this should just be a full copper lane. That is in the wrong spot. Oh well. It's a shorter lane, so it's fine if it's off, right? Because it's saving more space, so it's fine if it's staggered. Yeah, I think that's a fair amount of copium, right? Yeah, it's a reasonable amount. Input. Ooh, wasted some inserters there. I don't think I care that much about the wasted inserters, but it would be nice to not waste them. I can mine tiles. I did notice I can mine tiles. That part's fun. I haven't found a use for it, but yeah, I can mine stone bricks, which is kind of cool. It just feels wrong. Even though it has like, this is in the wrong spot. Even though it has like no impact on anything. Oh wait, that's also in the wrong spot. Oh, I know what to do. There we go. Now we course correct. Now we're back on the correct alignment. Actually, no, we're 2 tiles in the wrong. We're 2 more tiles in the wrong alignment. Okay, it's still fine, but it is kind of the exact opposite of course correcting. Oh well. What are we missing for electric drills? Gears and iron. Okay. So what else can we build right now? Pretty much we're limited on everything. I guess we can keep building a smelting lane. We'll need I think we'll need another iron lane soon, so I might as well just build that now while I wait for gears. At least I hope we need another one. Unfortunate. I think we can make that work, though. Okay, now we can't make it work because I placed all of the belt in relative to it. This was going to be the lane I copied. This is going to be the lane I copied like a bunch. Okay, what are our options? Okay, I think I see the vision, but I don't think anybody's gonna like it. So maybe I should do it. I can still copy it. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work. We roll with it. Okay. So this is the idea, right? We just need to get medium power poles, and then it works flawlessly. Okay, maybe less flawlessly. I haven't figured out how to incorporate these, but the idea is there. The idea is there. We'll figure out how to do those three. And then we need a whole lot of undergrounds for this, which is unfortunate because those are very easy to mess up when we have to place them all by hand, which I don't like. But you know, that's the grave we dug. Okay, do we have medium power poles? We're researching them soon. Also, I like how I built 10 labs to expand labs to the correct size and then never placed them. That seems very much in line with how things are going. Okay, perfect. And then we put a splitter at the end. This feels like, this is remarkably similar to burner strats, to be honest. This is how we build something there. Ooh, oh, this almost worked. If this was a straight belt, we could have fit it perfectly here. Is there anything else I can do? Is there anything weird? Can you sideload onto the back of an underground? Does that work? I don't think so. What kind of underground tricks do I have? Wait. I could put it there. I just don't know if it's side balanced that way. I guess it would be. For some reason I was thinking there would be side balancing issues, but there's not going to be. Okay, so what do I need for medium poles? Because I need to automate them if I want this to work. Okay, this goes straight through. Becomes an underground, and voila. Okay, so how do we get... This brings up the other question. How do we power this? Or how do we give it ore? That's the real question. We could do belt weaving. Don't think that's a good idea, but we could do belt weaving here. And I don't think it really works. I think we just get some more ore over this way. Right? I don't need a splitter there. Why did I put a splitter there? It's going to be in the final lane. There we go. This is test lights, right? I mean, technically it does. It leaves a lot to be desired, but it does work. We just need to make sure we have like maybe an output here. There we go. Now we can copy it. And it fits perfectly. Look at that. It fits perfectly there. We're onto something here. Okay, so these need stick, steel, and iron. Or stick, steel, and copper. That's easy enough to get. Have we finished our miners? Yes, we have. Good, good, good. So those are these things. We also need some more... Do we need more chem plants? No. We probably need more assembly machines. Actually, I think we're good on most things. And there we go. Look at that. They're all powered too. Hopefully I did it right. Who knew you could get a worse furnace array? Worse than what? Are you implying we have something here that's bad? Because I don't see what you're talking about. Okay, so smart belting backwards works. Oh no. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about. I didn't want to do. There we go. Mess up an entire belt lane because you have to rotate each individual tile. Like, there's a lot of mistakes I don't want to do, but that one was pretty high up there on my list. Okay, well, we move a tile then. There we go. Smart belt works backwards, but it still doesn't smart belt over patches or over other belts. It just, you know, you can rotate it backwards by pressing space. Which I'm not sure. Is that considered smart belt? What's considered smart belt? Is it that whole thing like with the auto undergrounding and the rotations, or are those separate things? I know they're separate options, but are they both considered smart belt? Okay, smart belt dragging is, oh, locking in a straight line isn't considered smart belt. Okay, that's the one that's different. So yeah, they are both smart belt. Cool. Not like that matters for anything, but it's nice to know. And then, do we just accept that this is a short lane? Maybe we just get mining productivity like 4, and then it's a full lane. And then cliff you know what? Cliff explosives. We roll with the cliffs. It's going to be a mess, but we roll with them. I think that sounds right to me. Like they're permanent. They're part of this as much as everything else. We might as well keep them. Okay. So that should hopefully get us copper. Hello, glass brick. Welcome, welcome. It's only one mod right now. Although this was mostly a test to see if I liked it before I did something worse, which will have more mods included and more rules. This one's pretty simple. We can't delete machines. We can blow them up though. Like we can do this. It takes a while, but it does work. Do you like it then? Oh, I do. This is fun. No, it's really nice. So I do plan on doing the upgraded version. I don't know if that's a good word for that. Improved version, more suffering version. There's a lot of descriptions I think that would fit there, huh? Okay, these are done. These are done. Ooh, look, these are finally building now that the mall's backed up. Excellent. What am I out of? How am I out of belt? Okay. I guess we can just put a random chest here that's going to be here until the end of time. What else can we get rid of? We can get rid of this coal. We probably shouldn't get rid of the wood. Also, we should probably place the labs. Let's place the labs. Let's actually do that. We've been putting it off for a while. We only have 20 labs, which it doesn't really matter. This is more than enough. But I would like to have finished the thing I originally started. Okay, that technically works, right? Yeah. Yeah, it technically works. It wastes a pole. Oh, ooh. That bug is ooh. I don't like that one. There is I think bug is the right word. You can break smart belt by doing a lot of different things. Pressing control, rotating as soon as you press something, or clicking as soon as you press Q pick. They all break smart belt. Usually not a big deal. Very big deal here. Because if I break smart belt badly enough, we're just stuck with it. Which is fantastic. 8, 12, 16, 20. Unfortunate. 24. Okay, that's fine. Not a huge deal. It's just going to be stuck with it. Yeah, meme run Monday. That's just the general command for what we call the Mondays. It doesn't actually provide any extra info. It's just like a brief explanation of why we're doing this to myself. I guess is the best way to describe it. We need to stop grabbing things. Although I think we're fine. Also, I should craft boilers. Boilers would be good. Okay. Let's see if we can make this without any mistakes. We've already made one, so it's not looking promising. What if we can make no more, though? Okay, I mean, so far, so good. Wasn't expecting it. I was expecting way more by then. Okay, and then that looks like the end, but we can't be fooled because there's an awkward gap. Cool, and then the power poles very nicely evenly spaced. Very, very even. As even as the lane itself, one might say. Which is probably true, actually. Ooh, does that block anything? No, we're good. Okay. And then I need to make sure all these go the right way. Because I would not want to rotate. Ooh. Imagine misplacing every single belt in a lane. I think I would just make a new lane at that point. Like, if I mess this up, it would be faster to make a new lane than it would be to rotate it one by one, which is a weird thought. Okay, so we have red chips. Then blue science can just go here. Well, do you have an idea? I didn't with furnaces. Well, that was different, though. I didn't rotate the belts. But yeah, good point. If I didn't rotate that for like a small mistake, why do I think that I would ever rotate a much larger one? Okay, red chips can go to the right. Blue science can go to the left. We'll put a chest here. We forgot to buffer blue science in one of the recent runs that I was working on, and turns out buffering blue science is very important. Oh, and it lost me like 30 minutes of waiting for blue science. Did we research Steel Axe? Yes, we did. Immediately out of habit, and I'm like, huh, okay. I could have canceled it, but it felt right to keep it. Okay, and then there should be sulfur somewhere here, right? There isn't yet. We didn't connect water for sulfur. That's fine. But Steel Axe is kind of useful, because we do still have rocks and stuff to delete. So it wasn't as useless as I was expecting, which was surprising. I'm not buffering red chips here. This will work, right? I think this works. Yeah, technically works. It's a buffer. It does what it needs to do. We don't have enough assembly machines. Also, I have no idea what I crafted. A steel chest. Boom. Now we have an upgrade. Not a useful one, but we do have one. We are very gear limited here. Let's add more gears. Wait, wait. Those are the wrong types of inserters. How have I not noticed that yet? We've ran past this to check on the gears so many times. Okay, this was designed with a medium pole in mind. Okay. Now we have gears. Okay, look at that. Look at that. These don't exist. Just don't look at them. I'll zoom in. There we go. We have not misplaced any gears. Okay, so we needed more assembly machines, and we needed to connect the sulfur. Oh, right. I remember what happened with sulfur. I was like, there's a 50% chance these are built correctly. Oh my god. We did it. We guessed right. We 100% guessed right here. That is fantastic. Ooh. I can fix this. But we need more pipe. I thought this would reach. Okay, we're good. We're good. We need regular pipe. We only have 500. Yeah, I think it's a perfect build. A very functional gear lane that nobody can refute because it's not on the screen. And it's not like there's recorded evidence anywhere showing how wrong it is, right? Does this work? Yes. Where am I planning to get water, I guess is the question I should be asking. You know what? I just had an idea. We're going to add these gaps in the middle, so that way if I make a mistake... Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But the more straight stretches we have, the more places we can fix errors. I mean, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but I think it's overall a good plan. Okay, thank you. That works. This is a very water-heavy map, by the way. I wonder if it would have been biter-friendly. Because, like, it does have a lot of water, so there aren't that many places for biters to spawn. But on the other hand, it's a desert in every other direction, which is also bad. So, yeah, I can't imagine it would have been good with biters. Okay, is water going through? Oh, look at that. We see sulfur. Sulfur is faster than us. Cool. Okay, so that should be blue science. Aside from the fact that we don't have steel and we don't have engines, and we haven't even built the engine assemblers. But yeah, we have it. You can't wait for accidental fluid mix. If we accidentally mix fluids, I think the strategy is just sit there and click delete until the end of time, right? Like, I can't think of another fix. Or we just abandon it and we go next to it. Okay, how do we get steel over to engines? We'll just split off of this. Because I want to leave that splitter for later. Okay, this should be good. We need iron, because I also want to do steam engines over here. When pollution dissipates over water, the biter attacks become harder to predict. Yeah, I was just kind of hoping the lake would be big enough that it wouldn't be a problem. You can still shoot things to destroy them. I can. It just feels wrong. But yeah, I do have that option. In an emergency, I do use it. Yeah, we have grenades. What we don't have is cluster grenades. Imagine how efficient cluster grenades would be. I think that's the real strat, right? But yeah, we used it to destroy Burner City earlier. It was very nice. It took like 5 grenades. Why did I try to mine that? It took like 5 grenades, and it was fantastic. Okay, Prio left. Okay, hopefully it's fine if the iron ends here. Because we're stuck with it now. Unless we grenade things, which we can't always do that. Okay, so this goes here. Perfect. And then I did bring the steel lane, right? Perfect. I don't know if that's the side I want it on, but it's the side it's on, so I guess that's fine. Actually, I want it on the other side. That'll make batteries easier to build. Okay, cool. Hopefully the spacing's right. Also, do we have enough assembly machines? I think we do. We can fix that. I think we can fix that. Pretty sure there is a way to make it work. Belts, belts, they're all facing the right direction. That's a good sign. Okay, so where's the one that I messed up? So we need an input, an input. Okay, our odds of making it work are a lot lower now. Still possible. Nice. It works. It totally works. Look at that. Flawless lane. I love it. Okay, the spacing is a bit off. I'm realizing. That's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. I say as we're building things without the ability to delete. So hopefully I'm okay with things not being perfect, because I think that is long past it. Also, I think I'm going to go automate grenades. Just for fun. Just for fun, because I think there are some things we should destroy. Or at least damage. Just to show that we don't need them anymore. Mark them for destruction by just damaging them. But yeah, we can't use decon planers either. We can technically use an upgrade planer. It doesn't do anything. Because I did do some tests offline to see if I can like use upgrade planers and stuff. And it turns out you can. But the bots just go to place stuff and then they sit there and then they just go back home, I think. I'm pretty sure they go back home. There's a chance that they just permanently stick there and that's their new home. But yeah, it does not let them replace things. So even bots can't override it, which is fun. Okay, so we have blue science. Was there more green science I should be getting? Oh yeah, this one. Very useful stronger explosives. Okay, so we're not getting gears. That's a bad sign. Is it prio wrong? Oh, right. This is just getting surplus iron. This won't work until we get the actual iron lane. Oh, I also did discover this strat. If I misplace a splitter, I can rotate belt and put a splitter next to it. So we are able to still, we can fix splitters. What we can't do is fix undergrounds. So that's unfortunate. Also, if anyone's concerned, I would look away right now. Maybe not now, but pretty soon we're going to be walking past an iron lane, and I don't think many people want to see it. It's something. We misplaced one of the belts. And then we just went with it. It does fully work. It's just maybe not the best lane. It is a little bit wider than normal. No output from 2 science assemblers. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. I will expand iron and then I will go fix that. But yeah, I think it's a great lane. I think there are some people who would disagree, and I think those people are wrong. But there are definitely, I think there are haters out there. I think it's optimal. Okay, aside from like the little tumor thing it has on the side, where it like sticks out a bit, it's efficient. It is space efficient compared to a normal smelting lane. It's very resource heavy. But like it almost is something that I would want to use in my burner 100%, right? Because it's just so space efficient and good. I don't know if it's entity efficient. I guess that's what matters more there. Speaking of, I did use your mod the other day. I didn't use much of it because I am still working on the same stage, so I haven't had to use the second stage yet. But it's now installed, so I will be using that for the next thing I have to design in Burner Hundo. So that'll be fun. Trying to learn it. But yeah, it seems like it'll be useful. It does not seem useful for production tests, I noticed. And I'm assuming that's because every layer runs at once. I don't really know. I don't really know how that works, but I tried doing a production test with the staged mod on, and my numbers were like really high, which I feel like is probably what I should have expected. But I'm like, wait, why am I producing 1500 per second from a single belt? It was threw me off for a bit until I remembered what mod I had installed. But aside from that, I think the mod will be very useful. But yeah, this is the optimal smelting lane. You may not like it, but that's what it is. This is optimal. It is 10% less wide than a standard lane. Okay, so where is this? None of these have inputs. Literally none of these work. There's multiple of stuff. One way around that is to only test the last stage. Okay, cool. So like if you're looking at, if I were to look at stage 3, it wouldn't calculate things so weirdly, is what you're saying basically, if I have 3 stages. Is there any way for this one to work? I don't think this one can work. Red chips are just on the wrong side. Oh yeah, that's why I wasn't supposed to have to do that. Wait, this was supposed to be on the other side. Okay, I was wondering why it seemed off, but like, I just assumed it was a different mistake I made. Okay, we'll be fine. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Flawless. I should have just stuck with my fix, because it probably would have been safer. But now it's too late. Okay, so hopefully this is red chips. Oh, that doesn't work. Hopefully this is red chips now. There's a good chance it's not, but it might be. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay. Attempt number 2. There we go. This is literally not worth doing, by the way, if anyone's wondering. This has no benefit. It saves like 100 chips backed up on the belt, or 200 chips backed up on the belt. It has no practical use when you're not concerned that much with time. But it gives you a chance for mistakes and doing stuff like that. So I think it's fantastic to do. Okay, so copper is good. It's not a full copper lane, which is weird. Oh, wait, was that the one that I put 22 and I was like, yeah, I'll just get stack size 4 and hope it works? Yeah, I think that's that lane. Also, I think we're mix mining stone in here. Or we just never cleared the original stone. Ah, yes, we never cleared this one. Okay. So we probably backed up a little bit of the steel lane, but that's fine. We don't really need steel, right? Like, what build in Factorio is ever limited on steel? Name one. I don't think there's any, because it doesn't happen. There's no way you can be steel limited in this game. It's practically impossible. Okay, so that's good. We have blue science. It is not connected, but we should have it by now. That is a train overview, not what I wanted. Look at that, we've produced 88. Or more. Well, 120. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's more than I expected. What else did we need? We need to do bots. I think we basically have sulfuric acid, so that shouldn't be that much of a problem. Also, this extra iron needs to make its way over to green chips somehow. Which I think this will work, because it only needs to be half a lane. We can just sideload it. Yep, that should be fine. That'll work eventually. We're just going to accept that some of these are bricked. There isn't a ton we can do about that. But on the bright side, these bricks cannot make it through to the other lane. They can't make it on an output. So that counts for something. They just brick some furnaces. Okay, so these were useless. We'll just leave them because we kind of have to. I did want to automate grenades real quick. Just for if I'm feeling frisky. Want to actually destroy something. And then I guess we'll use steel chests because that's what I have on me, even though they're way more expensive. We'll use them later anyway, so it's nice to have. Okay, grenades. We also need module production at some point. Okay, we needed sulfuric acid. So, to get sulfuric acid, we... Was there any way to split off of this? I feel like there is a way. Never mind. I don't think we have enough space for it. Can this move enough? This could move enough. Right? Yeah, this should... I don't think this is fast enough. I don't think one here is fast enough. But I feel like one stack inserter would be fast enough. So we'll just start planning for that. Because we just need to get iron all the way up there, which should not be a problem. And then we have to be very careful not to mix our fluids. Because if we mix our fluids... I'm realizing now that there's no way to get fluids out of this. Okay, so we need to rotate it. Connect water, like, awkwardly on the side. There we go. Are we stuck? No, we're not stuck. Okay. Fortunately, we do have we do have ammo. We don't have much. We were very close to getting stuck, actually. Let's go make some ammo. Because we didn't have any grenades and we didn't have any iron. There we go. Wait, should we upgrade? No, that's only a little bit better. Yeah, there's no real reason to upgrade. Okay, so sulfuric acid should work now. Uh-oh. That doesn't work. Can this make it this far? Yes, it can. Let's keep it as undergrounds if at all possible. Okay, and then we're halfway to a stack inserter. Is this really where I want to move sulfur? I mean, I guess it's kind of too late now to fix it, isn't it? So, like, this is where sulfuric acid goes. There's not much I can do to stop it. It would be kind of cool if we had the ability to smart replace right now. I feel like that could be neat. A neat solution to things, but yeah, you're not able to do that. Not with this mod, at least. Okay, and then we need batteries right here. Output, and then we need copper and iron here. Okay, so I think we just do this. Maybe that was a mistake. I feel like that was a mistake. Don't know what side of the belt things are on. But yeah, this might cause problems later. I don't know. It feels like it used a lot of space I could have used for spaghetti later. There we go. Batteries. Give it some sulfur. Oh yeah. If you can't tell, we're trying hard not to, like, we're not placing things incredibly carefully to, like, avoid mistakes. Because that feels wrong. We're just going as fast as we reasonably can. And embracing the chaos, which does remind me, we need 15 gears, which is actually a lot. For the one stack inserter we need to feed sulfuric acid. This is not that fast. Let's give it an upgrade. There we go. That should produce enough sulfuric, at least by the end of the run. Also, we could 100% be getting blue science researches right now, and I'm sitting here researching stack size too. Okay, maybe let's do blue science first. Lube, engines, bots, construction bots, bot speed, 1 and 2. Okay, and then we need to remember to keep up stack size after that. Okay, so these should run as soon as the iron makes it. It's a little bit delayed. We need engine assemblers here. Hopefully this works. Is this the right side? Nope. It's this side. Okay, this should be enough. Hopefully I counted that right. We need to get some more assembly machines. We never connected blue science. We have it. I'm realizing now that it doesn't actually go anywhere though. Rookie mistake, but that's fine. Blue science is generally more production limited this early anyway than it is like research limited, so we'll catch up. Except for the fact that we don't have long can inserters. If only we had our long inserter only run right now, then we would always have long inserters on us. That was a fun run. That would be messy if I wasn't able to late things, because the builds took a lot of time to come up with fun designs. If we were stuck with our first design for each of them, it would have been quite something. Okay, is there any way that I can produce RoboPorts here? Yes, very easily. Awesome. As soon as we get the research, of course. Okay, how do I want to do oil? Does this still work? This might not work. We can make it work. Yeah, we can make this work. Okay, we're good. Input, input, inputs, input. Okay, so that's for the engine assemblers. That should be good. And then these need double inputs and then a single output. Okay, so I think we made this mistake work. Pretty sure we will run into problems. We do need to make sure that we place a medium pole here, though. Otherwise we will run into problems, which reminds me, we do need to automate medium poles because they are in our smelting lane. Which wasn't a good idea, but it was how I made my smelting lane work. And I kind of want to copy it like a bunch of times because I think it's a very fun design. This doesn't output. But we can do this because it's on the end. Perfect. That was traded one mistake for another, but hey, we made it work. That's what matters. Also, power is very low. Before we put bots online, we need to make sure we expand power because that will brown out 100% if we put a RoboPort. So instead, what we'll do is we'll automate RoboPorts and then we'll just roll with it. And then we need. Oh, we're still researching those. Okay. That's fine then. Okay, hopefully that's built right. I think it is. We need green chips over there on that side. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Set up robots. We still don't have robots. I don't know why I think I have robots. We just researched advanced oil. Like, we are very far from robot production. Ooh, those are done. We don't need that many, but they are done, which is nice. Throw things in random chests. There we go. We got some gears. We have 4 engines. I can't really do much with that. Okay, and then I think we need more miners and probably regular inserters? Nope, just miners and maybe some offshore pumps. But just to keep things simple. Okay, we've researched 2 researches. That means this is the time to add the capacity bonus while we are thinking about it. We still don't have a full copper lane, which is concerning because I did expand that, which means the expansion doesn't work. Because it should have 28 miners now, right? Or maybe I expand. Wait, it might have gone from 22 to 26, which isn't enough. Oh, yeah. Well, it's at 28. That should work. Do we not have mining productivity? Oh, wait, we have mining productivity 1. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, power. Right, we're power limited. This is literally why we're walking down here in the first place. And I forgot that was the issue. Okay, so we don't have any grenades on us, so we're just gonna have to chop all of these, which not a huge deal, but it is something that we have to be aware of. And we could try to fix the alignment, or we could keep it because it's part of history now. There we go. And then I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. That was a very lucky tree placement. Okay. So far, so good. This might be a lot of work to get one boiler running, but it does work. Nailed it. Okay. Please tell me I can rotate that still. Cool. We have it. We have a flawless double power plant with absolutely no mistakes in the entire thing, which I think is pretty cool. How perfectly this was built, right? Yeah, no mistakes. Look, it has 40. It has 40 on each side, right? That's all you can really ask for at the end of the day. That's good enough. We do need to make sure we leave this gap up here because that seems like an easy thing to mace. Then we need more power poles. And then we need to make sure we do not block any steam outputs, because if we block any steam outputs, those are permanent. There isn't any workaround with those other than a gun, which does work, but I would like to not have to resort to that because we have limited ammo, and it's mostly we need to make sure we don't use it all, because the more we use it, the more likely we are to soft lock ourselves, and bots cannot get us out of soft lock. Not fast, at least. I guess technically if we did soft lock ourselves at this point and we had bots, we could have bots make a logistics build. Research logistic bots. Oh, no, these are off. Okay, we can roll with it, right? I think there's a fix. Yep, okay, there's fixes. Watch this, watch this. We connect all of them on the outside. And now all of the steam lanes connect. Bam. We did it. We have a increased increased power lane of an unspecified amount. I don't actually know how much more power it gets, but it does get more power. I think it is technically 40, 39. Wait, what? Why is it 39? Oh, because I didn't put this one up here. I think it fits nicely like this, right? Save that power pole without having to remove it, because obviously we can't move it. Yeah, I think that's good. Can't wait to copy that 3 times. And then do we have a full lane here? We should. I think it's a full lane. Okay, how much our power should be yellow. Cool. Okay, so we need roboports. We also need chests, which we need to figure out a spot to place regular power poles, which we can probably do right here. Still not entirely sure why this is happening. I guess we still haven't fixed it, have we? I've complained about it not working, but I haven't made any effort to try to fix it, so that's probably why it doesn't work. This was not on my hotbar. Whoops. There we go. This is supposed to be power poles. This is supposed to be wire. That should be good. I don't know if it's powered. We'll give it half of the wood we have, and we'll craft the rest by hand. Okay, and then we need to figure out where to put regular power poles as well. This is good. Let's upgrade it. Oh my god, we can't upgrade chests. I forgot we can't upgrade chests. Can you check if pipe isn't missing in the lower part of the power plant? I can. Is this what you think it is? Can't remove any entities? Yes, we cannot. Well, technically I can shoot them, but that feels cheaty, so I'm only doing it when it's kind of funny. But yeah, we have not, or if I'm soft locked. Because like if you do this, you can be stuck forever unless you have ammo on you, which is admittedly not that fast. But yeah, we've also not been trying to build super slowly to like deliberately avoid mistakes. Oh, you are correct. We do not have any pipe down here. Yeah, this is what we have. We can delete trees at least. But I might redo it without trees, as in without the ability to delete trees. Trees will be on. I just will have to roll with them. Want to see my steel lane? They're in my iron lane. This is my iron lane because I accidentally put the spacing wrong, and then I placed all the furnaces and was like, yeah, okay, sure, we can make it work. It does tessellate, kind of. Yeah, we can do an inserter into a passive box. That's the goal. It's just most of our mall doesn't really have space for that, so we might just have to copy our mall. It's not a problem here, fortunately. It is a problem here. But we'll see. We might be able to fit a lot of them. Okay, roboports, get those automated. Let's start placing things. Let's see, science is good. Okay, so this works. That's nice. And we're just going to limit them like that. Okay, that works. What are we missing? Red stuff? Yeah, let's grab that red stuff. Okay, never mind. My mall was not as compact as I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was compact. There's no reason for it to be. Or from... Ooh, wait. This isn't great. Okay, I have an idea. There we go. Now, we can rotate these. We put stuff on those belts, and then we put stuff on this belt into a passive provider chest. There we go. Okay, technically there was space to just put a chest here, but I mean, I think this idea is fun. Yeah, there's a lot of other solutions. Like, we can just do this. But, you know, where's the fun in that? Oh wait, we need to do the same thing here. Hold on. Okay, mall is upgraded. Steel is... Why do I... Wait, what does the steel lane do? Oh, I see what the steel lane does. It feeds into chem plants, which, again, was not necessary. We did not need chem plants here. It just felt right. Okay, now this part's weird. Because we don't have enough space here. We do have filter splitters. I guess we can use filter splitters here. That seems like a good way to utilize this handicap. Or work around this handicap. Fast inserters, regular splitters. Okay. And then we're just going to limit all of these to 2 stacks because that's probably good enough. And that should be good. Is that everything? I think that's everything that needs to be a red chest right now. Oh, science. Or furnaces. Okay, cool. We need a lot of gears. You know what? Do we need gears? Maybe we just need these to be upgraded. This is incredibly slow. What else can we do? Do we have gears? If we have gears, that will help a lot. Oh my gosh. Our gear production is just in the worst spot. I feel like we could have found a better spot for surplus gears. You know, a spot that helps more than a single assembling machine. Is it too late? Wait. Oh wait, we need this. I was hoping we could get the gears through here so that they could affect the miners, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Okay, so everything looks good. We should be able to get lube now. I am very scared to do advanced oil. I don't know why, because I don't think advanced oil is that tricky. It has a lot of small spaces you can mess up, so I've been kind of dreading it. Also, we'll need to figure out where to get green chips. We don't have any. This doesn't have any extra copper, so we probably can't steal from there. We can do a small copper lane next to this. Actually, we can do a small copper lane, and that copper lane will realign our chips. Yep, okay, I think I have the strat. We will fix this by putting a smelting lane here, and then everything will feel like it's on the... It will feel like a rectangle again. I think that is a good strategy. Doesn't really have a huge benefit, but it does work. Or it should work. I don't really know for sure. I'm just kind of assuming it will. And then storage tanks, which we can't move them when these are built. So hopefully I place them in the right spot. And then we have some grenades. We're going to grab these specifically for chopping some trees, which they produce incredibly slowly. Glad we're not planning to use them on our base because that would take a while. Yeah, I think we can just destroy these. Although we are a little bit limited on trees right now, due to the fact that this is a desert. But I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's see, what else can we get? Anything I think I need for launch. Wait, I don't need explosives. I do need flammables. Because obviously we're not like... We're not ahead of research or anything. Hello, Laughing, welcome. Okay. So far so good. But I mean, all we've done is place the refineries, so like, this is one of the harder things to mess up. So I guess maybe so far so good. We don't really have much that can be good quite yet. I don't really need to build all of these by hand, but figured I might as well. Because I don't trust my ability to copy it and assume it's right. Also, we need water, and that needs to come from down here. Is there any way it can reach? Oh my gosh, yes. We were like a tile away. Can we use the grenades? Yes, we can use the grenades. I haven't been, because it feels a little cheaty, but it is very effective, and you are able to do it. We did it for part of Burner City, because I just wanted to test it, and the Burner City size was perfect for like the area of a grenade. And then we need some storage tanks here. Probably a bit too many. Oh wait, I wanted these to have a pipe. Yeah, whatever. As long as they have a pump on the output, we should be good. Which, that reminds me, I do need one. But yeah, you can still break things. Like, you can use a gun as well. You know what? Let's upgrade our gun. We've been wanting to do this for a while. This should be a lot nicer. Okay, let's hope it works though. And then, ooh, this is nice. We haven't placed any roboports. Not like we've had anything to build. Okay, there we go. Now we can delete things way faster, right? Oh yeah, that's way faster. Look, this is like Steel Axe 2.0, honestly. Like, that's almost faster than Steel Axe. If you ignore the fact that Steel Axe is really fast and significantly faster than that. So if you pretend it is faster. What were we doing before that? We're researching LDS. That's fine. We're green science limited. Right. We're not able to upgrade our starter mall, so we have way too much blue science production for our green science production. That's fine. We can delete tiles. That part's weird. But it doesn't really affect much. But we are technically able to delete tiles, which is kind of cool. Also, I remembered what we were doing over here. Not making stack inserters. Well, now we have one. I wanted pumps. Oh, come on. If we didn't make that stack inserter, we would have had space for the pump. Okay. There we go. This is just to make it one-sided, so that way we don't back up the mall. We're just going to do all of these first. It's going to be really long, but that's fine. I want to leave all the space I could possibly use. This was a terrible idea, wasn't it? How am I going to go inside there? Can I reach? Okay, we can barely reach, so we're good. Okay, so light oil is good. This is so close to not working. Because I think we don't reach if we go like a little bit up. Yeah, this is pushing it. Hello, Bosch. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, oh. Well, that one doesn't need to run, does it? Or we fix it at the end. Nice. Okay, I think technically this works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we need lube, which can go right there, probably. These also need power, which... Can I power these? I think if I stand close enough, yeah. It's not a clean way of powering it, but it does power it. But yeah, the idea here is just that the mod makes it that you can't delete things at all. You also can't upgrade things or replace things with splitters, not traditionally at least. We will be doing a worse version of it soon. I just wanted to test the base mod by itself before I added more restrictions. But yeah, we have a much worse combination in mind that involves this. I just wanted to try the base mod originally. See if there anything that's like game breaking that we needed to keep in mind before I combine it with more stuff. Because you never know. Sometimes things break things or cause issues that you didn't expect. Like when I did the random walk speed mod and I tried to make things negative. That was on me, but you know, so sometimes you just get unexpected errors. Like crashing the game instead of walking backwards. But fortunately that was fixed, so we were able to moonwalk. That was very nice. That was a fun mod. Unfortunate. Now we can't use that. Okay. Yeah, we have to be pretty careful here, don't we? Yeah. I don't think I've ever been careful. I haven't been careful in any run. Why would I do it now? It feels wrong. Even though it's more helpful now, it just feels wrong. And we need to put a small copper lane there. Also, if we play this right, this coal would be very useful for later. If I remember it. Chances are I won't, but it will be useful for later plastic if we can plane around it and don't cover it too much. Okay, so now all we need is green chips. So we have the iron. Is the spacing right? Yes. Yeah, this should be fine. We don't really have a good way to get green chips from anywhere else. Also, let's see. Should we do a splitter here? I think we can do a splitter here. Yeah, yeah. And then we rotate this one. And there we go. We added a split. Yeah, we can technically add splitters. It's just a bit weirder to do it, which is nice. It's nice that there are workarounds that are just awkward enough to be fun. Yeah, we can get some more circuits. I think technically there might be enough copper here, but not always, which is why I'm just making a new lane. And because we can't really like add splitters in very many spots, it wasn't super high priority to try to to get circuits from all the way over here. Okay, are these powered? Yes, they are. Okay, where do we put this furnace lane? Do I just cram it in the middle and call it good? Like, what if it just goes here? I think that seems like a great spot. Hopefully it works. Don't know if anything's in the way, but it should be fine. I think I made it too long. We can work with this, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can work with this. Watch this. Uh-huh. Hold up. I had an idea. It's working. It's gonna work. This is an output. That doesn't matter. Nailed it. Okay, we have a copper lane. Oh, why did I think Smart Belt would work there? It kind of did. Wait, I can mine the spaceship? Oh, that's huge. Not really. It has almost no. It has pretty much no impact. But it is nice. So yeah, okay, it's not huge, but it's like it's a nice little bonus. I'll take it. I'll take that win. Also, we have bots. I have not used bots yet. I guess we don't have bots. We have the ability to produce bots. Unfortunate, but I almost made this work. I mean, I did make it work. I almost made it work a little bit better. Okay. So that should improve our coal, or give it some copper, unless we didn't build the lane. I think we did not build the lane yet. There's a very good chance we didn't build the lane yet. Yeah, we just put the furnaces. Right. It felt like we built the lane because we spent so long trying to work around them, the misplacement. Okay, and then we need... Oh, this isn't long enough. I don't know why I thought that would be a problem. We had so much space to work with. I'm like, oh, this isn't long enough. It's GG. We can only do 11 smelters. We also only have like 5 drills going into this or something, right? Or like 10, so we can't even run 12 smelters, and I was worried about not having enough. Okay, so that should be everything I need here. Everything's on the right side. Okay. That should be 7. How did I miscount that? And then I want 19 because I want to have the bot assembler here. Okay, that's good. Do we have everything else we need for it? I think we do. And this is supposed to be the bot assembler. And it'll output directly into a RoboFort, which is not on my hotbar. Flying robot frame? No. Construction bots. And then we can use wire, right? Yeah, okay, cool. T is less than 500. That should be good. Read robot statistics. Okay, I think everything is good there. Pretty sure that's everything you need for bots. Bots are a fairly straightforward recipe. Okay, so that's 8, which means we're halfway done. 10, 12, 16. Okay, perfect. I kind of thought I was counting to 18, so I was a little bit confused there. I think I was thinking I was going to do 18, but there's no reason. There's no reason for me to even do 16. Honestly, 12 would be enough most of the time, but it's more fun to build bigger, even if you don't need it. Okay, I don't know why I put an output there. Really don't know why I put an output there. We probably won't automate this. Okay, these should work as soon as they get circuits. I just don't know why they haven't gotten them yet. Oh, perfect. There they are. Do I have enough circuits, though? Probably. Okay, now we need to figure out how to get module production here. Do I need module production? I think it would be nice. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get some simple module production. We might as well. That shouldn't have been a steel chest. There we go. That's better. Okay, so this limits to 1 stack. Actually, let's do 2 and 2. That's actually a lot. Honestly, with 2 and 2, there's really no reason to have a limit. Especially since they also back up in the steel chest. Okay. Hopefully that's functional module production. Okay, it is now. Let's see, and then we need more roboports. Oh, we have a lot more. We have a lot of roboports. Okay, yeah, we really need to start building these. Now, this is the problem. Roboports, once we build them, they are permanent, which isn't any different than anything else. The problem with roboports is they're a lot bigger than anything else we've had to, like, place. So if these are misplaced, there's not really a good way to go around them, which is unfortunate because they're too long for, like, a yellow belt to go past them and another belt. So I would either have to use red belt or just kind of take a long detour. And with that in mind, let's just place them randomly. I think that sounds like a great plan. Way nicer than trying to, like, actually make a clean setup, right? Like, what could possibly go wrong here? Also, we need radars. We ran into this problem way too many times that we just always forget radars. Let's try to not do that for once. Would be useful. But this seems like a good stopping point. We got to bots. That's a good middle point. Yeah. Oh, I should demonstrate. This is what happens when you use an upgrade planner with bots. Assuming I have bots. I don't have any bots. That's weird. These aren't getting steel. Did I break steel? Or do we just not have much steel? Oh, we're turning it all into roboports. That's probably why my roboport production was so fast. Yeah, okay. So we're going to try to get a single bot right now. To see if what I think will happen actually happens. There we go, give us some steel. It's actually going to give us more than a single one. But yeah, we need a new steel lane. And we can't just upgrade this one, which is unfortunate. It's also unfortunate this one still is working at like 70-80% speed. Because it was, well, aside from the fact that it has some errors, don't know where, but there were some somewhere in here. It was also bricked with some bricks. It was bricked with some bricks. Which I think is only like 2, 3, 4 furnaces, but that's still like, I mean, 4 furnaces is a pretty good chunk of it. It's like 10%. Okay, do we have bots? No, we don't. That's, oh, I carried it too far. I was like, that's supposed to be a bot assembler. Wait, what's happening here? Where is it? Where are bots? Wait, where are bots? Oh, there they are. The bots are one of those things that I never remember. Okay, we'll just craft them. Which socks am I wearing today? Oh yeah, those ones. Yes. I love them. They don't really work in most shoes. At least not higher shoes because, you know, the scarf is physically there and non-removable. But when you're just lounging around your house, they're fantastic. Okay, what is he doing? What you doing, little guy? Oh no, wait. Oh, do I have ghosts? Oh, ghost roboports. Okay. I was very concerned when I saw that they were going to place some ghost I use for counting that would now permanently be there. What can I use? What's a good thing that we can try to upgrade? Okay, there we go. We should have blue inserters somewhere. But yeah, we'll be back with this. We might not finish until next week. But yeah, they go over there and they remove the circle at least, and then they return. I think it would be better if they were permanently stuck there, but yeah, it just doesn't work. They just can't remove it, so they just they go back to their little home and they put whatever you try to upgrade in a storage chest. So if we did like a huge upgrade planner, we could just fill our storage chest with belts that we wouldn't be able to use. But yeah, We got to bots, so that's good. Why was I not able to click that? Let's chop some trees, which we don't have. Oh, wait. I will not remember this next time. I need medium power poles. I need medium power poles automated, which should be really easy. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Huh. Less easy than I thought. We kind of have something in the middle of our mall right now, which is kind of annoying. Also, we don't have copper over here. Okay, so definitely harder than I thought it would be. That gives us steel. Sticks. Input. I don't know which ones need to be the input, but this should work. Medium poles. This is supposed to be stick production. This outputs here, which outputs into this because we put the wrong chest. There we go. But we use medium poles in a couple things. They're a great way to make up for your mistakes, so it is actually worth automating them for once. You've been working on adding to great areas to smart belt works? Oh my gosh, a smart belt working would be so nice. That would make everything so much more tolerable. Still rough. Still probably wouldn't recommend it, but having smart belt work would be very nice. If it can work. If not, you know, it's obviously been manageable. Did you get a grace period to work for the assembly machine things? Oh, it works? Was there like, is there more to it? Like, it works, but you don't want it to type of thing? Or like a, it works, but at what cost? Or am I just adding that in? Am I just imagining that? Why am I doing this? We have bots. Ah, you're investing in bug with the API. Got it. Also, what am I expecting this to do? We have half a lane of copper, and I'm just splitting half a lane to another half of a lane. So, like, this isn't going to give me more copper. Unless we do this. Now we can get more copper. Okay, and then... Perfect. Okay, it doesn't need to be much. It just needs to be enough to make its way to the medium poles. Perfect. Also, I meant to ask, did you get to the ship in time? Or island or whatever you were saying you had to get to? It seems the build event only fires once per tick, which means some entities are mineable if you build really fast. Oh, so like if you use smart belt and you place 10 smart belts, some of them would be mineable and some of them wouldn't. Like this one might be mineable, but this one wouldn't be. I feel like I probably would not abuse that. So I can say for sure I won't abuse that, because that sounds like a lot of work to try to abuse. But that is an interesting bug. Okay, hopefully this works. I think it should. I don't really see why it wouldn't. This is a pretty simple expansion to copper. And yeah, that'll make it that we don't get anything here because this doesn't have an input. But it will next time. There we go. Was there anything else I needed to upgrade that I won't remember to upgrade next time? I feel like I got most things. Aside from the fact that we don't have steel. Is my steel lane something I should copy? Like, is it pretty good? I want to say no. I want to say no. Really fast dragging can place multiple buildings in the same tick. Building is a very unique action in this card. Is that true for any building, or is it just for smart build? Because I've obviously never had to. Ooh, why did I just try to mine something? I've never been able to, build fast enough to run into this problem without smart belt. All buildings. Okay, interesting. I guess once per tick isn't that fast. Like, if your sensitivity was high enough, you could do it. Probably not, cleanly, but you could do it. But I guess smart belt is just the only one that like a random person can reasonably and fairly easily run into it that problem with. Also, I'm realizing this is a kind of rough. Hold up. I think we can make this work though. Okay, so this is a steel lane and then it goes here. Are there inserters we can copy? Because that would be useful. Like this, can I assume these are correct? But we're gonna. Okay, place all those. And then we mirror it. Not that way. Okay. Now we need to figure out how to connect all of the entities with the mistakes that we've made. Okay, hear me out. We rotate that belt, so that way we can ignore it. You're quite sure it was implemented due to anti-elites complaining about dragging furnaces? Really? I guess you wouldn't need, like, all of them. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, you place a ton of them fast, but I guess it's very likely for, like, a single one to be placed right on the same tick. Like, and if you do it enough, that would happen multiple times. Okay, yeah. No, never mind. I see the world where it's easy to do. I was thinking, like, you click, you know, someone just drags, like, a lot. But even just, like, 2 would have the chance of it not working. And then you'd have, like, a weird gap. Or could have, like, a weird placement. Okay, so this is rotated. Hopefully I don't compulsively try to rotate that. That works, right? Yeah. Yeah, it works. Oh, this is not compact. I realized I placed that a little bit farther over than I wanted it to. Oh. Yeah, so cut doesn't work. I mean, it does work. It just doesn't delete stuff. Fortunately, you can kind of cut, so I guess that counts for something. Okay, that should be good. Same thing here. These are powered. These are powered. The only thing we're missing is this side, which hopefully we can do this one a little bit better. Nope. It's the exact same. We ran into the exact same issue. What did I think would happen? We have not learned from our mistake. But that's fine. Not a big deal. It just goes up here, and then it side loads. And now we have more steel. Well, we don't have more steel yet. You got to the island in time to watch them shoot down your rescue. Nice. That seems like a successful rescue then. You are saved. Not from them, but you're saved from having the stress of the timer, right? That counts for something. I want this to be like 30. Does this work? I think I'm gonna regret this, but we'll try this. Also, I can use smart belt with ghosts. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, the amount of errors we're gonna have though, because I get accustomed to smart belting. Like, we didn't power these. Like, those kind of errors are so much more likely to happen now. It's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, now that we can ghost things and place things fast, we can place things wrong so much more efficiently. It's great. It's just what you want. Okay, hopefully those are connected right, because we're stuck with it. I mean, okay, we can still kind of fix it while it's a ghost, but we're basically stuck with it. I'd say we just leave it and hope that it works out, because there is a good chance it will. I don't know why. I feel like that is incredibly misplaced confidence, but you know, you have to believe sometimes, right? This is a faith-based stream when it comes to Factorio. We do just assume things work a lot, even if they usually don't. Also, this is way too much of a buffer now. That works. Still way too much of a buffer, but it works. Okay, so this was supposed to, let's see, we'll add a splitter, and we'll send it up here, hopefully. It's not really easy to sideload this where I want. Okay, that should work. Okay, cool. That will hopefully fix our this production, because that's what that was missing. The fact that we only had 1 stone worth of a lane. Hello, Infinity Yeti. Welcome, welcome. Now we are about to wrap up, but that's a nice little goat emote. But yeah, we have bots now, which means the mistakes are gonna be way more painful if we make them. I think that's the only way to describe them. Because if we make a mistake, we will make a mistake like 10 times in a row, because we will paste it and then we will copy it, and it's gonna be fantastic. And bots can't undo our mistakes. They can take stuff that was on the ground, but they cannot undo our mistakes. I think we should limit our Roboport production a little bit. There we go. But yeah, that seems like a good stopping point. The only thing we're missing is steel, which we do have connected. We're just going to have to hope it's correct. Actually, there is one more task I need to finish first. We need radars. I know if I don't build these now, I will not build them ever. Input, input, output into some random spot. There we go. We have radar automation. Cool. Hopefully. I don't actually know for sure. Is there anything I can be giving bots to help? I don't think so. Also, I don't even know what this chest was. I think this is just a random chest that I made. They're missing chests. Why are they missing chests? Oh, I made a buffer chest. That's fine. We can work with it. We can work with that, right? There we go. Look at that. We have automated chests too. Two things we always need, but now we have. Okay, we also have not researched in a long time. But we're not like in any rush to research. We have pretty much everything we need. That's blue science. So yeah, we should just be able to queue up random junk. A weird order, but that's fine. They'll finish by the time we get to it. But that's it. This is the object permanence mod. That's not what it's called. That's a different concept. It's called, I think it's just called permanence. Yeah, it's called permanence. Makes that if you mine something or place something, it makes it indestructible. So, or not indestructible, but non-mineable. So you're stuck with it. You can still rotate it. There is, I think, stuff in the works to make it harder. To limit myself a little bit more, so I will be revisiting this one. But felt I should try it first, see what needed to be fixed. But that's it for me today. I will be back tomorrow with some burner hundo designing. We're working on the next stage. So I guess stage 3 of our build, which will be, I think blue and yellow science. I think that's what we need to get to now. Blue and yellow science and train stuff. So yeah, very exciting stuff. But that's it for me. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.